Hello. Having some technical issues, obviously, because we're in Bali. All right. My name's Anna. I'm a freediving coach for the past 5 years. I'm also a fitness and Pilates coach and also a breathwork coach. So the idea of the live streams, for 20 minutes each day, we kind of do something together and we just start to make some little habits because you have all the control for your health, for your state of mind and your feelings. So the breath is a really great way to alter your physiology and also sort of how you're feeling in the moment. So it's about 8 a.m. in Bali at the moment, wherever you are. These videos will be available on my YouTube channel as well. But the live stream is good. If you have any questions at the end, I'm happy to answer. And fingers crossed, the Wi-Fi is good enough. But if not, we'll figure something else out. So I'm going to put 20 minutes on my watch so we don't waste any time. Okay, so have yourself seated. You're going to use a block or a cushion or sit on a chair. The idea is you just want to have a little bit of length in the spine so your chest is free to move. We're going to be doing some breathing. So we're going to connect first with the breath and focus a bit more on the diaphragm, which is super important. So your diaphragm is this most important muscle in your body. We are negative air breathers, so the diaphragm will contract and pull down and draw the air into the lungs. If you're not breathing with your diaphragm, you're not breathing effectively and you're not getting the oxygen to the rich alveoli in the base of the lungs. Your lungs fill the whole area of your rib cage, so being able to take a full breath for your health is super important. So we'll do some exercises so we can access that area. So we'll connect with the diaphragm. We're going to mobilize the chest so we can wake up the respiratory muscles, and then we'll do some energizing breath work, apnea style, freediving style on exhale, as this is a nice way to release more oxygen into the bloodstream without hyperventilating or over breathing. And this little trick from the freedivers. So I want you to just listen to my voice and just follow along. So close your eyes and just breathe. Just breathe naturally how you would. And we're going to focus all on nasal breathing because nasal breathing produces nitric oxide, which is a vasodilator, so it's easier for exchange of oxygen from the capillaries. So place your hands just above your belly button and one on your upper chest. And take 4 easy breaths in and out through the nose, just naturally, natural breathing. And as you're breathing, just notice what part of your chest or body is moving. Do you feel like there's more movement in the upper chest? Can you notice subtly your belly is extending outwards? Now draw your attention to that sensation as you inhale and feel the belly just softly moving outwards. So as you're inhaling, the diaphragm is flattening out and it's pushing your organs down with this nice motion. So just visualize as you're inhaling the diaphragm pulling down and flattening out, and the lungs are being pulled down. So the air is now reaching the base, the lobes of the lungs, where the highest concentration of alveoli is for gas exchange. And just visualize this as you're inhaling. And as you exhale, you don't have to do anything. Elastic recoil, the diaphragm just turns back to its natural dome shape, just sitting under the heart, under the lungs. So that's your natural breathing, and that's your diaphragmatic or belly breathing. If you're having a stressful day or need to energize a little bit more, close your eyes and just focus your breath into the belly. Breathing into the upper chest tends to create more cortisol and adrenaline. It's more stimulating, so we want to relax for this. So keeping the hand on the belly. Now place a hand on the side of the ribs. Keeping that natural breathing. As you inhale, notice the belly popping out, and inhale a little bit deeper and let the ribs come out very slightly. So inhale belly, and then ribs are coming out, and then just relax. So we're going a little bit deeper now. So as you inhale, the diaphragm pulls down, and then the rib cage wants to expand open. So healthy breathing is deep and it's wide. So let those ribs just swing outwards like a little bucket handle. So gently just visualize inhaling, diaphragm down, ribs just swinging outwards. So place a hand on the upper chest and the belly again. And let's take the breath even a little bit deeper. So as you inhale, diaphragm down, belly comes out, ribs go out. And let the upper chest rise. And as you exhale, let that sink again. So inhale, diaphragm, lower ribs, upper chest. So it's a little bit deeper. And then just allow the movement that comes naturally with it. So as you inhale, there's going to be a wave through the body as your chest is extending upwards. And as you exhale, you fold back in again. So we're just warming up the spine with this little fluid-like snake movement. So inhaling to open the chest, letting the air go all the way up to the top, and exhaling, just naturally coming down. And then stop for a moment. If you're feeling a little bit lightheaded, you're just breathing a lot, so we're blowing off a lot of CO2. So if you are feeling a bit lightheaded, just breathe through the nose naturally for a little bit. So let's place the arms, the hands even, on your shoulders, and we'll do some shoulder rolls here. So we're just opening up, mobilizing the shoulder girdle is really good for getting more air into the top of the lungs, and a few forward. So we'll do that exaggerated breathing movement again. So as you inhale, we're going to be opening, and as we exhale, we just fold back down. So inhale, open, all through the nose, fill up to the top, relax at the top, and then exhale. So 3 of those. And then 1 more. Shake it out. Shake the tatas. Very good, very good. So we're extending, and we've got some flexion in the spine here. Let's move some circles around and push against the knee. So exhale to go back, inhale forward. And switch the other way around. We're just moving the air around. And side bending. So pick a side. Push the hand into the floor. We'll inhale upwards. And as we exhale, we'll bend over the hips. Keep the opposite hip planted down. And here we're going to take 2 deep breaths into the ribs. So imagine the ribs splaying open as you're inhaling. So deeper breath. You can use the lips for this if you want to. So inhale up. And then inhale to the other side. So we're going to use the inhale to lift the spine upwards. And then exhale over to the other side. So 2 deep breaths into those ribs. See if you can really expand those ribs on that exposed side. So we're getting a nice stretch. Inhale to come out. And let's move a bit quicker. So inhale up, exhale over. Inhale upwards, exhale over. Inhale up, push the floor away with your hands, get a deeper stretch from the other side. Last time. Beautiful bit of seaweed. Good. So we're just warming up the chest here. The next time we go over, we're going to stay in the side bend, and we're going to take an inhale, we're going to exhale into an upper spine twist. So we're just getting a bit of mobility. So twisting is really good for the spine, your spine health, especially if you're sitting all day. So this is pretty good. So prepare and inhale up, exhale over. Inhale into those ribs again, but now as we exhale, let's send the gaze to that knee. So you're looking down at your hand. And inhale down here, and exhale. The next time we inhale, let's open up like a book. So we're exposing your armpit to the sky. And breathe at the top, and then come back down. And then let's speed that up a little bit more so we get a little bit of fluid twisting. Inhale as we're opening, exhaling as we're closing. And then back to your side bend, inhale to come out. Opposite side, so twisting, up and over. Exhale, inhale, and then inhale to open, and then exhale to look down. Inhale to open up to the sky, show your tits, and exhale down. Take an inhale, come back to your starting position, and we side bend. And we'll just do some counter stretches. Stretch it up. So if you've got nothing else, short for time in the morning, that's literally like 10 minutes, just warming your chest up. Get that spine moving. Right, so now we've been practicing our belly breath breathing, so this is very relaxing. We've now energized a little bit more with some chest mobility, so we can take a deeper breath. So let's try a little bit of diaphragm awareness. So this is like a yogic breath work, where we're going to be pumping the diaphragm. So nasal, breathe through the nose, inhale, and then we do an active exhale through the nose. Passive inhale, active exhale. So the idea is we're squeezing the respiratory muscles. So it's really important to have be able to exhale your air. All your core muscles, your transverse abdominis, everything, your rectus abdominis, all these muscles in your core are there primarily, their job is to help you breathe. So they assist with the exhalation. So the good way to tone the core is exhaling. So what we've been doing with the belly breathing is passive exhaling and using the elastic recoil just to let the alveoli and the diaphragm spring back into shape. But now we're actively going to squeeze the core to squeeze the air out. So this is a nice diaphragm awareness exercise where we're just going to do some pumps. So we do 15 to start. So place your hand on your diaphragm. We take inhalation through the nose and then active exhalation and then just passive inhalation. So we'll look like this. We're not going to go fast. This is also known as fire breath. It's very energizing. So this will give you a nice spike of energy in the morning. This is great for free diving as well, for your diaphragm awareness, and helps you with Valsalva maneuver or doing your sort of charges and giving you a bit of a diaphragm tone here. So we're going to count to 15 and we'll do that 2 times. So inhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. And let's repeat that. I think that was over 15. So you can do a few more rounds of that if you need a burst of energy in the afternoon. So let's move on to some full exhale breath hold. So this is a little bit free diving apnea, which will wake you up without hyperventilating. So when there's higher levels, concentrations of CO2 in your blood, in your system, you get better absorption of oxygen into the bloodstream, into your cells. So we can energize ourselves by doing exhale holds in a nice relaxed way without having to hyperventilate. So this is really good. So what we're going to do, you can take a full inhale as much as you can all the way to the top. Your lungs go all the way up to your bloody collarbone up here. So diaphragm, ribs, take a really slow breath. You can use the mouth for this. Pause at the top, relax your muscles. This is really important if you free dive, teaching the body to relax on a full inhalation. Stretching those lungs, stretching the chest from the inside. Then you're going to exhale everything. I want you to squeeze your core, squeeze all your respiratory muscles. You're going to squeeze everything out. Bend over to do this. If you've not done this before, stay in this relaxed position, and we're going to hold the breath for about 10 seconds. So it's important after you squeeze all the air out to just relax. So keep in this nice relaxed position here. If you're a bit more advanced and you do a lot of exhale stretching, you can gently lengthen the spine out, because then you'll get more of a stretch on negative. There's a bit of negative pressure in there. We are not doing an active diaphragm Uddiyana Bandha stretch. This is not what we're doing. This is a relaxation stretch on an exhale, and this is really important, especially if you free dive. Associate good feelings with an exhale breath hold, and this should be making you feel pretty good. So we're going to do one. You choose if you want to go here or you want to lengthen the spine out, but we'll hold it for about 10 seconds, take some recovery breaths, and then we'll do 3 of those in total. So full inhale, and I want you to squeeze everything out. Remember, if you're in the upright position, you need to release the pressure by bending over to take your breaths. Otherwise, you might get a sucky sound in the throat. So it's really important to actively soften all your bloody core muscles when you're doing the exhale hold. Release all the tension. You'll be super surprised how much tension is in your core when you're doing this. Yeah. So take control of your muscle tension and relax everything, because this is really important for free diving. Okay, so let's do that again. And this time we're going to hold for a count of 15 seconds. If any of it is too difficult, just breathe. It's pretty simple. Use your common sense. All right, so full lungs all the way to the top. And I want you to squeeze. See if you squeeze even more air out this time. You can even squeeze a couple of times. Do not reverse pack, because that's cheating, free divers. Just squeeze. Use your respiratory muscles to squeeze. Full inhalation all the way to the top and relax. How's that feeling? It should feel pretty nice. The more air you're squeezing out, you may feel a bit more pressure around here. So when you're lengthening out, if you're feeling too much negative pressure around here, go back into your softness. It's just a matter of your body learning to relax, to actively relax the tone that's causing the tension and the negative pressure in there. So the softening is really important. Great, you're doing really good. So let's do one more of these, and this time let's have a bit more of a challenge, and we'll do 20 seconds on full exhale. See if we can squeeze even more air out. So in your own time, nice full lungs all the way to the top. Take some nice deep breaths. Keep your eyes closed now. Here's a little tip. So if you go straight into your quiet time, silent meditation, straight after doing exhale breath holds, it feels pretty nice, and it's a quick little hack to get into your happy space quickly. So close your eyes and gently breathe through your nose. And for the last couple of minutes, we're just going to focus on that belly breathing again. See if you can just gently breathe in and out through the nose and just follow the breath. So we'll spend 2 minutes just to focus the breath and focus the concentration with the breath, connecting the mind with the heart. If your mind starts to wander, that's completely normal. Just bring your attention back to your diaphragm and just visualize the diaphragm moving down as you inhale. Now take a moment just to notice the softness around your eyes. See if you can soften them further. See if you can soften your jaw. Just let the shoulders just hang down. And as you're gently inhaling and exhaling, notice if there's a natural pause at the bottom of the exhale. Notice how there's no hurry to inhale. Lots of wonderful things happen when you diaphragmatic breathe. Your body rewards you with lower heart rate, lower blood pressure. It assists in your venous return, helps with the circulation. As your diaphragm pulls down, your lungs get pulled down and your heart gets a little massage. So your task today is to check in every couple of hours. And just check in, you're breathing through the nose and you're breathing using your diaphragm. Super healthy, especially these days. Look after your immune system. Starts with breath. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I will have a look. I hope the live stream connection was good enough, but I will be attempting to do a few of these a week. But the live streams will be available recorded on the YouTube channel as well. So if you have any suggestions of things you'd like me to go over, more breath work or free diving techniques. A little message from Jing, hey. Okay, have a good day.